Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Triply here, back with another Loris Mobile video, and in this video, we have quite a few different things going on. Right now, we got Brixton taking a rally, so I don't know what's going on. He kind of joined and said, "Hey, I'm getting rallied." I had the time. I migrated over one of my accounts. I'm reinforcing him. At this point, I think he's talked about wanting to lose some troops, and this is kind of his way of losing troops. This guy has got some pretty good gear, decent astrolite, not the greatest stars, and as you can see, Brixton burns. And you'll see why here in a second. He took that infantry rally in infantry formation. Like I said, it's not a loss for him, and it's not a loss for the other guys. They get some kills. He gets to lose some troops because he wants to, reform the way his trap is made. Um, Here I am. I can see that they're already interested in me. My troops are coming back to me, and this guy's already setting an 8-hour rally. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll see about it. And TJ, he goes, "Yeah, bro, I think I want another one." So he talks to the rally lead and says something I don't know. And the rally lead thought to himself, "Well, you know what? If the last one was like this, man, yeah, okay, why not?" So he goes ahead and he sets. I give him a leader. I think by this point he's already got altar boost. That's a good question. I'm not really sure if he had altar boost at this point, but as you can see, the guy's definitely setting. He's a little bit lower on the troops, so he's a little more susceptible to another rally. Hence why the rally lead will rally him. So Brixton comes up with this idea. Hey, listen, we're gonna port to the Wonder last second, so that way I can see what's coming, kind of get a good figure of what I want to do with it, and limit my losses to a certain extent. So I go ahead and reinforce him. Like he immediately ports, right? So I try to reinforce him right here. I don't take that long, but then yeah, boom. He just kind of ports on it. Doesn't give me time to reinforce him. He's like, yeah, dude, I want to lose more troops, bro. Good for him, man. I guess that's definitely what he wanted to do. So they sent another inf rally. I think he took that in cavalry this time. I think it was cavalry wedge that he took it in, if I'm not mistaken. But instead of that same guy going ahead and setting on me, they decided to bring in a little bit stronger of a lead. And by this point, I'm like, well, this isn't one of my strongest traps, and it doesn't have one of the strongest comps at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you guys will see the comp and be like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's pretty strong. But I like to stay on the safe side of things, and I've seen this account burn a few times to mixed rallies especially, and I know that's likely what's to come. We've gone ahead. We've gotten ourselves a leader from Brixton himself. We did like a non-fury twice. Like he set a camp. I went in a different guild. I ported to his coordinates. I stole his leader, executed it once, did it again, got his leader. So now I've got altar and 30 boost. I set my war gear on just because I think, yeah, right now I set my war gear on just because I was like, okay, he's either going to cancel or he's not, which he's not. They're speeding in the troops. He's not scared of my war gear. This guy's like, dude, this is a gold mine right here. We've just got this guy. These guys are fucking idiots. So I'm kind of excited. I'm sitting in Inf Wedge because I'm expecting like an Inf heavy mixed rally, and it's a 208, I think. I think it's some sort of 208. So I sat in range wedge for the rally. It's got 3, 2, 1 hits and doesn't really do that much. I mean, that's kind of be expected. I don't really know who sends 208s. I don't know if that's effective for some people, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not been effective in any case I have seen it, unless somebody just mixed up and sent some infantry. But yeah, rather interesting. You know, ended up migrating with that dude's lead. Then I think he might have mushroomed. But as you can see, yeah, my comp's still pretty thick. Lots of T2, lots of T4. I was not really that short, but in my mind, I'm a little short. Probably by about 200k T4 each. 2.3 million is the threshold to be. I mean, you can see, yeah, they definitely sent infantry. It's like a 208 of some sort. For sure, it's a 208. But yeah, I've never seen that work. I've never seen that work. Maybe if I set infantry And I mean, you might as well just send, I think, a cav rally at that point. I don't think sitting in rangeful lengths he would have demolished me just because he had a little bit of infantry in that rally. I don't think that's quite how that works. Anyways, jumping forward, we have this guy. He's a 1.2 billion, and he's out of gear. We've migrated to this new Kingdom 750, and we've decided to set a rally. Rally hits. Guy does not swap gear. I know we can't really see kind of what's going on right now, but in a second here you'll be able to see he's dropped from, I think it was 1.2. Yeah, he's dropped about 50 million might. No gear swap. Guy's obviously in talents. Might even have altar boost, or he's just in wedge. I think to myself, well, that's a considerable amount of troops that he just lost. Nearly 5 million, like was at 4.6, I think about 4.6 million. I say to myself, well, I kind of want to set again. So I call my buddy to get online. He comes on over and sets cav. 1.156. We're going to set another cav rally. Hope for the best. Hope he's still offline. His gears, at this time, I think the Russians were definitely asleep. So it was a good time to come at him. Coming in calves, checking for the gear swap. Doesn't seem to be a gear swap. Hit him 150 total million might drop, so that should be a pretty damn good hit. And again, we can see he dropped like nearly 4 million troops there. So now we're, let's see, 4. That should be, yeah, full 2.375s. I think at the end, let's see, 4. That should be about 8 million troops that he's lost by now. Just between the two rallies. And we got Mr. Squishy Tit going for the YOLO. Going to get himself capped. Drops him another like 60 million might. At this point, I think we realized that this guy is just fucking loaded. I mean, looking back at it, at least I can say that. Like, as the one guy says, everybody gangster till he has fucking 55 million troops. We ended up going ahead and setting again. I think we ended up setting like a range, but I don't think his info's finished, to be honest. The might wasn't consistent with his T4 being completely gone. But he shielded, he bended the knee, he came online, and as he pops an emote, it's funny how much shit he talked afterwards. Yeah, I could have taken more. I could have taken more. I'm sure he could have, but he didn't. So he got a load of shit back. It was fucking awesome. This guy told me he wasn't scared of me as I rallied him in fury a little bit ago, and I guess he just decided to sit out of shield. Thought I wouldn't come after him. I didn't even bother testing him. I said, well, yeah, he doesn't have many troops. Fuck it. It was pretty obvious. He was here by himself. There was no contest, man. He was in a guild all by himself, and he wasn't any denomination of or any kind of race that I was kind of scared of. I mean, he was Arabic speaking. I don't think I've ever seen Arabic speaking trap, to be honest, in this game. But so here we go, coming at him. Boom, clapped. I think he had like 2 million troops. It's not even really worth looking at the report, but look at that explosion of leaders, which was very nice to rescue all those and eat those up for altar boost. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. We are filling quite nicely in the SIP at the moment. We have Pipio. I believe this was a 7.4 million target that was from FHD, a guild that migrated out of the kingdom. This guy is 666 million might. And we're coming in with a full rally as soon as somebody speeds those troops in. There we go. Speeding those troops in. Here comes the rally, like a nice 5-6 second walk. Boom! Hits. Down to 606 with a 4.7 total killed and injured. Not too many losses on our side. 60 million might drop on his side. 3.6 million red deads. And he does have T5, which always makes me excited to kill those T5. I love killing people's T5 just because of how long it takes to get out of Sanctuary. I mean, shit, dude. It takes a long time, man. And, you know, how expensive it is to rebuild. And I just like screwing people over in this game. It's fun. We got we got the kill shot coming in here with the inf rally. Boom, clapped. Rest of his troops are gone. He's down. I think it was like 130, 120 million total might drop. Pretty nice rally overall. Nice, easy, free kills. Love to see it. I know some dudes will just solo this out. That's not me. I like to share my kills. I like to share my kills, man. Yeah. Anyways, So we got so somebody soloed one of my accounts, one of my rally traps. Like I think my strongest rally trap, Grilovka here, and this guy migrates in Hamas to come rescue the guy, and this guy is like full champ, cracked out guy, comes in, gets absolutely fucking smashed, bro. I mean, wait till you guys see this guy's gear. Like, yeah, look at that. I mean, you got a kind of half-ass look, but let's take a look. Look at his fucking gear. I mean, you're talking temper 12, temper 12, temper 12, tempered 8. I'm full champ, 119 stars. I mean, I know it's not the greatest, but he's full champ and he's got a lot of temper 12. I'm pretty happy with myself. Wasn't a whole lot of tier 5 in the rally or nothing, but we'll take a look at the report here in a second. I was overall pretty happy. Obviously, this guy doesn't even have a 30% leader boost. I guess they didn't think they needed it. And you got to ask yourself, what was the guy thinking that soloed me in the first place? I think they definitely had like an epiphany, like a second awakening after seeing that I just capped this guy. I don't think that guy's gonna solo any 600 million antes anymore. But after this, I see this gentleman. I set on him 400 million might, and you can see he's already down on might. That's because we're using our accounts to go through and hit his tiles. So as you'll see here in a second, we're going to have an account show up to try to steal the tiles. I think it's just a second or two late. Yeah, just a little bit late getting to that tile. But to the other tile, not so much. Obviously, he just doesn't give a fuck. He's going to come out of shield. Boom. Smack the tile. Come over to the other tile. Hit the Nosferus, I think. Then somebody should relocate in. Boom. We got Ard from, honestly, SB1 coming in to eat up those troops. He's already down a considerable amount of might. He's still sending troops out. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But we decided to speed up the rally because he's obviously got some sort of troops. We came to a point where it's like, fuck it. It's either worth it or it's not. And it was okay. 25 million might, not the greatest drop, but he definitely had some troops. Almost like 3.6 million. Pretty damn nice, guys. I want to talk to you guys about SIP. We have been absolutely crushing it. We've been filling rallies left and right. I've got tons of footage coming up here very soon from our guild. We have a few rally leads. We're looking for more rally leads, more fillers, more players. We have tons of experienced players. We'd love to see you guys come out. We could teach you the game. We can have some fun together. Whatever you want. Well, we'd love to see you guys here, and everybody having a beautiful, beautiful day. Peace out, guys.